Alright guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I have another massive update from Pi ecosystem for you. Alright. Even me, I don't know whether I should be happy or I should be sad. Alright, so I'm going to let you know why I said that as time progress. So please do it to like and subscribe to this channel. Alright, and help us to grow. Alright, I just got this news that Pi Network officially entered the US market via Cranking Pro. Alright, if you don't know Cranking Pro is simply an exchange. Okay, so we get into the nitty-gritty of this news. Alright, it went on to say Cranking Pro has officially announced the listing of perpetual future contract for Pi, the native token of the Pi network ecosystem, with leverage of up to 20x. This marks a significant milestone, enabling users in the United States to easily and conveniently trade Pi future. Alright, according to a post shared on Twitter, we'll get there. Okay, Cranking Pro currently supports over 360 markets and offer more than 40 collateral assets, providing users with great flexibility and margining and trading. Okay, so previously in February 2015, ghzt.io officially listed Pi on its platform, supporting both spot trading and perpetual futures. Notably, the exchange launched a Pi perpetual future contract, paired with USDT with leverage up to 50x, offering more margin trading option for investment. All right, so normally this is supposed to be a great news for the Pi ecosystem, but I will show you why this is not actually a great news based on what we are seeing in the market. All right, about Pi. All right, normally this is supposed to actually blow up Pi, because Kraken exchange is actually a big exchange. If you are talking of top exchanges, all right, if you are talking of top exchanges, okay, it's covered that Cranking Pro among the top 20 exchanges. Cranking Pro is actually among, I think it's at number 14th. Okay, you can look at it here. You are looking at top exchanges in the world. It's actually one of them. All right, so if Pi is actually listed on this exchange, it's supposed to actually boost the price, but that's not the case. So let's actually move on to see other things we need to know. All right, after this news, I now went to Cranking Twitter page to actually confirm whether that is actually true. I discovered that it is real, it's actually true. Okay, so you can see it, they made their own announcement on their Twitter page. They tag Pi and Pi core team. Okay, they tell the perpetual future now live with up to 20x leverage. Why choose Cranking Pro future? Okay, they said number one, 40 plus collateral option. Yeah. So number two, they said 360 plus market. Okay, so this is on their own X platform, which confirms that the news that we got from this guy is actually very real. Okay, learning everything is actually very real. Okay, so I had to make that research to actually confirm that. All right, so I had to also push further to check, and I discovered that this was actually a post on Google about that news that just came up about 22 hours ago. Alright, you can see Cranking Pro decision to list Pi perpetual future isn't just a win for Pi network, it's a watershed moment for the entire DePIN sector. The listing marks on the first instances where the where Pi has become available for active future trading on a major exchange. Despite the milestone, Pi price has been muted. So that is where I'm going to. That was why I was like, I don't know whether we should be happy about the news or we should be sad. So let's just move on and see other things. All right. So these are the major exchanges, the top 20 exchanges that I actually talked about, and Cranking exchange actually on the 14th spot. All right, which shows that it's actually a big exchange, we want to call it. All right, so another news actually came up from Pi itself that gaming is a strong fit. All right, that means Pi actually venture into gaming sector, which is another big news for the Pi ecosystem and the pioneers, people that are holding Pi. All right, this is supposed to actually push the price of Pi forward or push it to another level, but that is not the case. Okay, they said gaming is a strong fit for driving fun, okay, engaging and utility in a Pi ecosystem. The new Fruity Pi game app show how integration with multi Pi products like Pi cryptocurrency, Pi wallets, and Pi ad network can benefit developers while leveraging what the Pi community has. All right, so let's see more. Okay, go to Pi mining app. Okay, so this is just on the Pi mining app. All right, so now what Pi is actually saying is that Pi is actually venturing into gaming sector, and if you know about gaming sector actually holds a lot of millions of dollars. All right, so if Pi can actually venture into gaming sector, it's actually something that should boost the price of Pi. Is actually something that can push the price of Pi upward, but that is not the case. All right, which is why I was like, I don't know whether something that I should be happy about or something I should be sad about. But at the same time, I'll also let you know that it's something that you should be happy about at the end of this video. All right, so let's just go into coin market cap. All right, so now the last video I actually made about Pi, the price of Pi was at 0.8 cents, but as you're looking at it now, the price actually dropped drastically, all right, to 0.6395 cents, which is not encouraging with the latest news that we are hearing. Okay, that Cranking Pro has actually launched Pi. All right, at the same time, Pi has actually ventured into gaming sector, which is supposed to actually push the price up, but price has actually dropped drastically. At the same time, there's something I wanted to also take note of, which is the spot in coin market cap currently about based on the volume of trading. All right, you can see that Pi has actually dropped from 24th spot that we saw the last time down to 28th spot now currently. And if you are looking at the volume of trading now, you discover that it has dropped by 19%, which is actually very huge. Look at the volume of trading currently in the market at 114 million. It's not speaking well about Pi. All right, it's not speaking well about Pi at all. So this is a point of concern for those that are actually holding Pi. All right, but at the same time, there's something I want us to take note of. All right, now why Pi is actually so I believe why Pi is actually going down this way is actually because of the fact that a lot of people are actually mining Pi for free. Now, if you look at, let's go back to their page. If you look at Pi page, you discover that we have about 60 million engaged pioneers, which simply means that these guys are still mining Pi every day. No matter how little they're getting, 60 million people to be mining Pi every day shows you the volume of Pi that is coming into the market every day. And the simple law of economy simply says that the lower the quantity supply, the higher the price. Now, what this simply means that it's just a simple analogy. It's not something that is difficult. Now, if you go to market and now discover that the product is actually scarce, and you have more people actually chasing that product, it automatically push the price upward. All right, it pushes the price upward. But when you have a lot of that product in the market, and you have few people that are buying the products, the price automatically comes down. So now this is what is actually going on with Pi ecosystem. We have over 60 million people that are mining this Pi every day. All right, and they're mining to push the Pi to the market. All right, and once that happens, you discover that the price will keep going down. It will keep going down, with the fact that the Pi community are doing a lot to make sure that they bring some things into the ecosystem, like the gaming, trying to list the Pi in more exchanges to see how they can push the price forward. Once you see a lot of people mining and this thing is not stopped, is still not going to allow the price of the Pi to go up. That is my own take on this. At the same time, I still believe that Pi is something that is not something that is going to be a quick scheme like that. All right, I believe the community has actually the core team has a lot of goods for people that are actually into the system. All right, because they're actually seeing what is going on, and I believe that as time goes on, things are going to be corrected, and we are going to see the price actually go up the way it's supposed to be. All right, so that's just my take on this video, and I don't know what you think about it. You can drop it on the comment section. Also, like and subscribe to this channel so that once we have more news on Pi, because it's actually a project that I follow a lot, once we have more news, we can always bring them to you to also be a part of what is going on in this ecosystem. All right, that's going to be all for this video, and see you on the next one. Bye bye.